2NURFM News. For our sponsor, Tile Warehouse, Warners Bay. Open 7 days for your convenience.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Georgina Smyth with 2NURFM Hunter News. The cutting of Newcastle's Sydney line may be pushed back to Broadmeadow due to inadequate infrastructure at Wickham. The speculation has been sparked by a government artwork revealing the Wickham interchange less suited to the 8-car Sydney service. Additional reports have also said the extra rail service generated may result in the permanent closure of the level crossing at Beaumont Street. Save Our Rail President Joan Dawson says the logistics of removing the line have not been considered.
I think the New South Wales government has been misled by a minority group within Newcastle who are pushing to have this rail closure at any cost, and the only way it can be done is to take it back to Broadmeadow because there just isn't the space nor the facility being planned at Wickham.
A Mayfield man wanted over an outstanding arrest warrant is facing court today on drugs charges. Police attended an address in Fawcett Street where they found the 20-year-old working on a motorbike with a backpack nearby. Senior Constable Juan Mahoney says the man has been charged with several offences and is due to face Newcastle local court today.
After being informed he was under arrest for an outstanding warrant, police conducted a search of the backpack and allegedly located 13.85 grams of amphetamine and 180 grams of cannabis. Now, checks were conducted on the motorbike and was found to have a registration plate which had allegedly been stolen from another motorcycle.
A new pool is at the top of the list of Cessnock Council's New Year's resolutions as they meet tonight to bring forward plans. The council will meet for the first time this year to discuss replacing the current public pool, which has been in use for over 70 years. The current proposal is to bring forward the plans by 2 years. Mayor Rob Pinsent says new infrastructure must be planned to meet the needs of a growing population.
Cessnock's the fastest growing local government area in the Hunter at this point, and so our residential is just going gangbusters at present. And our responsibility as a council is to keep the supply of land available to the developers to welcome more people to Cessnock.
Workers in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie who have local event days included in their industrial award will be able to consider Newcastle Show Day a public holiday. The state government has declared a Friday the 1st of March as a local event day for 2 local government areas. However, the declaration doesn't preclude businesses which don't have the local event day provision in work agreements from observing the day. Businesses which include to do so are being encouraged to obtain more information from the New South Wales Department of Industrial Relations. An over-reliance on consultants has cost Cessnock Council more than $1.6 million in the last 3 years. Council will meet tonight to discuss potential cuts to senior executive or management positions, which could save ratepayers up to $400,000 a year. Councillor Cordelia Bircham says this overspending is draining money needed for real council services.
If we are spending so much money on these consultants, and these figures bear that out, then how can we possibly have that money to spend on fixing potholes or other like things that the council is required to service?
Authorities are moving to install expensive sand fencing to Stockton sand dunes in a bid to repair the eroded banks. It's expected this initiative will not further restrict public access to the dunes, but restrictions on access and camping in the area will remain the same. Lawrence Orrell from the National Parks and Wildlife Services says we need to protect the cultural heritage of the site.
The thing I guess that people need to appreciate is the site is also important for its Aboriginal heritage, and there are also a number of Aboriginal sites that need to be protected and considered as part of the management of the site.
In finance, your Lords is up 46 points at 49.49 and $1 Australian is buying 103 US cents. Updating sport, the Navy Australian Open Surfboat Challenge is being launched today at Stockton Beach. It's the third time the beach has hosted the event, which draws competitors from across the country. The Open starts with the Australian Masters on Friday morning and wraps up with the finals on Sunday. Member for Newcastle Tim Owen says the tournament is a great opportunity for Newcastle.
Really, it's a great opportunity for us and really showcases Newcastle as a wonderful city, and as I said, it brings huge economic benefit as well. So we're very pleased to do it, and I know the organisers have done a great job over in Stockton to make this weekend turn out just absolutely wonderful.
The search for a new head coach for the Newcastle Hunters basketball side is in full swing. Newcastle basketball president Ross Lewis is in discussions with a couple of possible replacements following the sudden departure of Darren Nichols. It's hoped the new head coach will be appointed by the end of the week. And former Surfest winner and 1999 world champion Mark Occhilupo says Newcastle is ready to host the Prime Events surfing next year. Prime Events attract more prize money and are just a step below the Elite World Champion Tour. And 2NURFM news time is 1:05.
Summer's here, and it's the perfect time to buy wool carpet. Because wool is a natural fibre, wool carpets keep your home